All right, welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at Elite Credit Solutions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they say they can help you achieve, financial freedom.
Financial freedom, that's a big one.
It is, isn't it? And we've got a ton of stuff to look at. So we've got their website, of course, and then a bunch of client testimonials, descriptions of their services, even some blog posts that, well, got my eye at least.
Oh, yeah. What kind of blog posts are we talking?
Well, we'll get to those, but first, I kind of want to know, what do you think is Elite Credit Solutions? Are they the real deal, or are they all hype?
Hmm. Well, just from a first glance at their site, what really sticks out is how they're not just about a quick fix for your credit score.
Yeah, I noticed
They
that.
emphasize this two-pronged approach, credit repair, A&D restoration.
Right, repair A&D restoration.
So it's not just about patching things up. It seems like they want to really build a strong foundation for, your whole financial future.
Yeah, and they've been doing it for a while too, right? Like over 12 years, all across the U.S., and they're based right here in Tampa.
That's right, in sunny Florida.
But yeah, that whole repair and restoration thing, that's what really got me hooked.
It's like they're saying, hey, we'll fix the past, but we'll also get you ready for the future.
Exactly. So how do they actually, make this transformation happen?
Good question.
On their site, they make it sound pretty simple, like 3 steps: sign up, relax, see results.
Oh, wow. Sign me up.
Right. Sounds almost too good to be true.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's more to it than just relaxing.
Oh, definitely.
Behind the scenes, they're working with the credit bureaus, disputing any errors, and then they negotiate with creditors on your behalf, and they make sure everything's legal and ethical, all above board.
Yeah, all that behind the scenes work it's got to be crucial for getting those long-term results.
Absolutely. No cutting corners there.
And one thing I really appreciate is how much they emphasize transparency. Like
Yeah.
they give you 24/7 access to your credit reports.
Ah, I see. So you're never left wondering what's going on.
Exactly. And that can be such a relief, especially if you've ever, felt anxious about your credit situation.
For sure, that anxiety can be crippling.
Totally. But with this level of transparency, it's like they're saying, hey, we're in this together. You're not alone.
It's like a partnership. You're both working towards the same goal.
Exactly. It's empowering.
Yeah.
And, it's not just about fixing those past mistakes either.
Right.
Their website talks about the long-term benefits of good credit. Maximize your score, achieve your goals.
Yeah, those are powerful words.
They really are. And it makes you realize that good credit, it's not just about loans, right? It affects so many parts of your financial life.
Oh, absolutely. Everything from renting an apartment to getting good insurance rates.
Exactly. It's like the foundation
Mhm.
for, building real financial stability, real freedom.
It's the bedrock.
Now, I'm sure some people listening are thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but is it too good to be true? Can they really deliver on all these promises?
Yeah. It's important to be realistic here.
Sure.
Elite can definitely guide you through all the ins and outs of credit repair and offer you valuable support, but at the end of the day, you're still the one in control, right?
Right.
Your own habits, your own choices, those are going to make the biggest difference in the long run.
It's about taking responsibility.
Exactly. It's like, think of Elite as your co-pilot. They're there to help you navigate, but you're the one steering the ship, ultimately.
Love that analogy. So speaking of journeys, why don't we hear from some people who have actually reached their financial destinations thanks to Elite Credit Solutions?
Yeah, let's hear some success stories.
Perfect. Their website's got a ton of testimonials.
Yeah.
And some of them, well, they're really inspiring.
Ah, what kind of stories are we talking about?
Well, they're not just about numbers going up, They're about real people overcoming real challenges and achieving their dreams.
So it's about the human impact, not just the financial side of things.
Precisely. So let's dive into a few, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, so first we have Alyssa. She was finally able to buy her dream home after working with Elite.
Wow, homeownership, that's huge.
Isn't it? And here's what she had to say, and I quote, "John was amazing and was able to raise my credit over 100 points in just a short amount of time."
100 points.
That's what she said.
Wow.
"All my collections are gone, and now I am able to purchase a new home. Thank you, John."
That's amazing. Talk about a life-changing result.
Right. It really shows how Elite can make a tangible difference in people's lives.
For sure, buying a home is a major milestone, and for Alyssa, it was her improved credit that made it possible.
Absolutely. And then we have Stephanie, who credits Elite with helping her overcome some, financial trauma from her past, and she was able to finally achieve, financial freedom.
Oh, wow. Overcoming trauma. That's powerful.
It is, and she talks about John, the founder of Elite. She describes him as patient, diligent, honest, responsive, and encouraging.
Sounds like you really went above and beyond for her.
He did, and she goes on to say, John has held my hand the whole way. From a young age, I have always associated money issues with trauma.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Having someone to support and explain the daunting nuances of credit reports, debt collection, credit report accounts, inquiries, soft pulls, hard pulls, fraudulent activity, and credit bureau worst practices, etc., made something so anxiety-inducing and painful. I hated opening my mail, let alone checking the darn mailbox. A tolerable and eventually stress-free event.
That's incredible. It sounds like John's support went way beyond just fixing her credit score. He actually helped her heal that emotional connection to money.
Totally, that personal touch. It can make all the difference in the world.
It really can, especially when you're dealing with such sensitive issues. It's like he helped her rebuild her whole relationship with money.
Yeah, it's amazing what a little empathy and understanding can do.
Absolutely. It's so important.
All right, so we've got one more inspiring story. This time it's Mary, who is rebuilding her credit after going through a divorce.
Divorce, that can be a tough one financially.
It can be, for sure, and she says, my attorney really did not represent me well,
Oh, no.
as I had a lot of unresolved derogatory accounts that we opened while we were married.
Yikes, that's a tough spot to be in.
It is, but luckily she found Elite, and she says, Elite did a wonderful job working to clean up my credit.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, she goes on to say, my sister had used this company before, but I wasn't really sure what I was getting into.
Understandable. It's a big decision.
They truly took ownership in my goals and communicated with me throughout the process.
See, that's what I like to hear, that communication and ownership. It really makes a difference.
It does. It builds trust,
Absolutely.
And she ends by saying, I'm very happy to be going forward in my new single life with much better credit.
I love that. A fresh start.
Right. It's like Elite. They helped her close one chapter and start a new one with,
Yeah.
more confidence and financial security.
And it sounds like they really understood her unique situation. Not
Yes.
everyone's coming from the same place.
Exactly. And that's what I'm gathering about Elite. They really take the time to get to know their clients, their needs, their goals. It's not just a one-size-fits-all approach.
It's about creating that personalized roadmap to recovery. I like that.
So all these testimonials, they're powerful, right?
They are. They really showed the human side of credit repair. It's not just about numbers, it's about people's lives.
Exactly. And it's about achieving those dreams that maybe seemed out of reach before.
Right. It's about regaining control, building confidence, and just opening up those possibilities for a brighter future.
Okay, so we've heard about the impact. Now let's get into the specifics. What services does Elite actually offer?
Let's dive in.
On their website, they list three main things: consultation, analysis, and recommendations.
Okay. Sounds pretty straightforward.
It does, but I'm curious, what do you think sets their approach apart from, other credit repair companies out there?
Well, a lot of those companies, they just focus on disputing errors and removing those negative items from your report, right?
Yeah, that's the basic stuff.
But Elite, they seem to take a more, I guess you could say, holistic approach.
Holistic, I like that.
So with the consultation, they really get to know you, your goals, your situation.
It's like that personalized touch we were talking about.
Exactly. And then the analysis, that gives you a complete picture of your credit history, highlights areas where you can improve.
So it's not just about fixing the past, it's about understanding it.
Right. And then the recommendations, that's where they give you that personalized guidance on how to build and maintain good credit habits for the long haul.
So it's about empowering you to take control, really become financially savvy.
Exactly. It's like they're giving you the tools and knowledge to succeed on your own, even after you're done working with them.
And you know what else reinforces that idea of education and empowerment?
What's that?
Their blog.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
The titles alone are super intriguing, like, you might be telling others that you have bad credit when they haven't even seen your report or scores.
Interesting.
And then there's, your friends and relatives want you to stop telling that story.
Oh, wow. That one's kind of bold.
It is, right. And then Your credit cards may be hurting you more than you realize.
Ooh, I feel like I need to read that one.
I know, right? It sounds like they're not afraid to tackle those common misconceptions about credit and offer some real valuable insights.
Yeah, it's like they're sharing their insider knowledge to help you make smarter financial decisions.
Exactly. And that kind of transparency, it builds trust, right? It
Yeah.
shows they're not just about making a quick buck. They actually care about their client's success.
Absolutely. It's like they're saying, hey, we're the good guys. We're here to help.
And speaking of good guys, we got to talk about John Bach, the founder of Elite Credit Solutions.
Oh, yeah, John. He seems like a key part of their brand.
He really does. His name's all over the website, and so many testimonials mention him directly, praising his dedication and, that personalized approach we were talking about.
It's like he's the face of the company, a real person you can connect with.
Yeah, it's not just some faceless corporation. It's a company with a heart.
I like that. It feels more human.
And it's not just John either. It seems like the whole Elite team is committed to providing that, exceptional service.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Mary in her testimonial, she talked about how the team really took ownership of her goals and communicated with her throughout the process.
Right. That feeling of being heard and supported, it's so important.
It really fosters that trust and transparency, makes sure the clients feel understood every step of the way.
It's like they're saying, we're in this together.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're part of a team.
Exactly. But, there's something we haven't talked about yet, kind of an elephant in the room.
Oh, what's that?
Their contact info, it includes some social media platforms that are known for attracting a certain political audience.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm talking about Gab, Getter, SafeChat, MeWe.
Right. Those platforms have a specific reputation.
They do, and it's something that potential clients, they might want to think about.
Yeah, it's definitely worth considering.
We're all about giving you the full picture, even if it raises some questions or concerns.
Transparency is key.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, it's up to each individual to decide if those platforms align with their own, values and comfort levels.
Absolutely. Everyone has their own boundaries.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Elite Credit Solutions, what are the key takeaways for our listeners? What really stood out to you?
Well, for me, it's their commitment to that holistic approach. It's not just about putting a Band-Aid on your credit score. It's about giving you the tools and knowledge to really take control of your financial future.
I agree. And those testimonials, they were so powerful.
Yeah.
They really showed the human impact of Elite's work, how they go above and beyond to create that personalized, supportive experience for their clients.
It's about more than just credit. It's about building confidence, achieving dreams, and creating a brighter future.
So we've seen what Elite claims to do. We've heard from satisfied clients. But the question remains, is Elite Credit Solutions the right fit for you?
That's the question everyone needs to ask themselves.
If you're intrigued, if you want to learn more, head over to the website, take advantage of that free consultation, get your questions answered, see if Elite could be the key to unlocking your financial dreams.
Remember, taking control of your credit can be a life-changing decision. It can open doors to opportunities you never thought possible. Buying a home, starting a business, or just having that peace of mind.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So that's a wrap on our deep dive into Elite Credit Solutions. We hope you found it insightful, and we hope it empowers you to make the best decisions for your financial journey.
To a brighter future.
To a brighter future. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next time.